What's up? We're the Fundamentals from Montreal.
We're a ska, soul, rock and roll band.
We all met through the love of ska music.
We've been around about 4 years. We met through a whole bunch of different ways.
At that time, at that very moment, we were all just kind of looking for this exact sound, this exact style. We were lucky enough to be able to tour with one of our heroes, Chris Murray, from King Apparatus back in the day, from Montreal out to Vancouver.
Now he's gone back to LA and we're heading on back to Montreal.
We had 2 nights off in Vancouver, our first nights off since the whole run, and then we're making our way back now from west to east.
These are our, I think, 11th and 12th shows on tour. We're a little burnt out, but we're going strong.
The show in Kelowna was the first on our way from west to east. We had a plan to camp near Kelowna, and it would have been our first night camping, so we were really excited about it because we like to do that. But it was really rainy and really cold, and we really just wanted to hang out in Kelowna. We were really excited to be there.
We were kind of freaking out because we didn't know what we were going to do. We didn't have anything set up.
We made friends and managed to stay with them, which has happened more often than not. Like, we'll tell people we're in need that we have never met before. We'll be like, oh, you can stay at our house, that's cool. Look at that, packed up.
You live off of that hospitality and that generosity. You have to. We're not at a level where we can afford to sleep in hotels every night. And the hospitality and the generosity that people give to bands is incredible. We couldn't do this without them.
So we figured that this is kind of like a game of Tetris, usually. Yeah. It was even harder when we had Chris's stuff with us, but...
It fits.
It fits. Voila. It is.
Indeed.
I think that's it.
Cute.
Bam.
Why do we have this thing?
I don't know. Jerry likes it. Jerry, don't forget to take your vitamin C. You're gonna get sick, Jerry. Mom, quit it, Mom. Barry. Barry.
It was Barry.
It was Barry who gave it to him.
Totally Barry.
The day in Kelowna was unlike most of the days we have on tour. We had all day, which never happens.
It's nice, especially on a tour like this where it's just so, go, 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 just one thing after another, to have that day in the city that we're playing and actually get to explore.
I want to go on the back, though.
You will no. You will go on the front and you will just stand there.
No.
You no. You bring it.
No.
You are like, yeah.
Oh, back to work.
This is easy. Is this dangerous?
It worked though.
It was the only sunny day. It was the only sunny day that we've had on tour yet. So it was a good day to have off in Kelowna, which is a place that we just love.
You can't split up all day.
Oh, really?
We're going to cross a million times now.
Because you have the means, the desire. I feel like normally we would just sleep all day, most of the time. But because we were in this town that we were really excited to see, we were like, hey, let's do lots of stuff.
We come from the land of $1 pizza.
And it's awful.
So pizza anywhere other than Montreal is good.
Yeah. Seriously, this is delicious pizza as well.
You spend so much time eating sandwiches in the van that when you sit down and have a nice fat piece of pizza, it's it's so gratifying.
I didn't want the pizza, but most of the time we've waited so long between meals that whatever's right in front of you is what you take, and you can't really be picky about it, so I had pizza.
So we're going to Gentleman's Gifts?
Yeah, good.
The Gentleman Gift Shop was just the place that we parked when we pulled up in Kelowna a year ago. We pulled up the car and we're like, Gentleman's Gifts, cigars and shaving kits, and we all got amped, and Julia didn't care.
It was closed, so we couldn't go in. And it maintained its status throughout the year, the time between last tour and this one, of we have to go check out that shop.
It was basically the only plan of the day. All they knew that they wanted to do was go to the store.
You need a new cowboy hat.
It looks amazing in a cowboy hat.
Howdy, partner. No, I look disgusting, I'm sure. Those are sweet though.
Determines a gift that is
Gentlemanly?
gentleman.
Well, just look around.
You could put your prescription on the inside.
You actually? Oh, yeah, I love the hinges. Amazing. He looks so cool right now.
So cool.
So very cool.
Yeah,
I'm so
Julia?
gentlemanly.
I know.
I think they all just have a fascination with like the old time, you know, like retro Mad Men kind of high end classy man thing.
It does look too small.
Really, you think? Yes.
Like the bear at the circus. Like,
When we got there, it wasn't really as awesome as we were hoping it would be, but it was still like the excitement of going there was totally worth it.
Well, why don't for now we like head down to the water and chill, or then
let's do that.
I feel heavy from that really
kick back
wheaty
with the
pizza.
bros. Wheaty.
It's definitely very flowery.
Know that I'll be waiting there, 'cause it's you I wanna see. I will never be the same. No.
It's an outdoor pool, I hope.
I hope so too.
I'm pretty sure it's indoor.
Damn it. I don't want to be inside.
Yeah, but swimming is better than not swimming.
Yeah, swimming outside is better than swimming inside.
Okay, lake right there.
Yeah, we should just not go.
Let's go.
Christian, sorry.
I'm not bringing a towel. Should I bring a towel?
I'm gonna kind of. I don't have a towel. Bring a towel.
I never bring one.
Man, that's the number one advice that they give in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Bring a towel?
Bring a towel. It's the most important piece of cargo you can bring.
Our good friend Christian, who we had met the previous year, he offered for us to come over to his place. And there's a clubhouse and a pool and a hot tub.
Been weighing him down such a long time, but he just can't let go. Can't let go. Got to try a little forgiveness.
So exclusive. So legit. VIP. We never get stuff like this. Usually it's like unfinished basements and like swimming in city fountains.
We have fun when we play shows, but it's not the same as just being able to goof around in a pool for, you know, an hour or whatever and just be kids.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, I think Julia wins.
Yeah.
Handstands, you know, that's an appropriate game to play in the public, and I'm really good. I'm really good at handstands, so I had to at least see if anybody was better, but clearly they weren't, so obviously I won.
Julia loves activities, so she made sure that we had lots of activities to go on. We had some races, some like running races, a couple swimming races.
This is pretty much every day. You know, we sit in hot tubs, get paid thousands upon thousands of dollars. We eat great every day, just delicious food. That's just the best. We don't do any of those things. We eat garbage. In fact, I don't even remember the last time I ate a vegetable. This is just hospitality. This is just Christian's hospitality.
And then we'll go around him. Opposite direction.
Yes.
And then,
Look at the synchrony, and then we
And then
break
out.
apart,
and then handstands.
and then hit.
I already had ideas. I just needed somebody to enact the choreography. And, you know, the boys are always willing for something, for an activity, and I am too, so that works.
It's a different kind of fun to be able to go to a swimming pool and just be goofy for a couple hours and, you know, annoy everyone around you.
It's really cold. Yeah, no. We see the street we play on. This is really exciting for us. This is more than usual.
Still I struggle on, searching under every stone. You know that I cannot find a reason why. Knew a girl in Saskatoon, Mary was her name. I told her that I loved her, but she didn't feel the same.
I haven't swam in a natural body of water this whole trip. That's not cool. We're in
And
Canada,
only one pool.
where we're supposed to swim.
Yeah.
Alex and I made a promise to each other that we would swim in every natural body of water on our way on the road, both directions.
That quickly didn't happen.
It didn't happen because we had to drive so much. You gonna do it? Do it!
You can do it, actually? You can do that. You can't pressure him into doing it.
Okay, because he's already on the fence. I was never on the fence.
No, I was gonna do it if everyone else did it, but once you guys said you were doing it, I was like,
Oh, so it was a peer pressure
Never
thing.
said that we were gonna do it.
Me and Jer and Reg have been talking about getting tattooed for the Fundamentals for a really long time. It's been like kind of a half joke, half serious kind of thing.
I made a logo that we were all really happy with, and so Jeremy sent me a text before we left for tour. He's like, "Hey, do you want to get that logo tattooed?" And so I texted him back, and I was like, "Yeah, I've been thinking about that."
It looks great, and we're really stoked on it. So when we got to Kelowna, we saw this tattoo place, and we had the day off, so everything just kind of fell into place.
It's just a cool thing to be able to say, like, this was a part of my life. This was something important to me and will continue to be. Whatever happens in the future, it's where I am right now, and it's something that I'm absolutely loving and would not change for the world.
We're like brothers, like the whole band, we're like a family, so we just wanted to like really commemorate that, and the tattoos were like the perfect thing.
Feel good. Getting bro tats with the band. Well, some of us at least. The hardcore ones.
It wasn't really, a painful experience for me. I know, one of us who will remain nameless kind of struggled a little bit at the end.
Now it's hurting. Now something there is a little bit tender. But we're cool. We're cool. No pain, no gain.
I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to pain, so when I was getting tattooed, there was a little bit of wincing going on, a little cringing. Jer and Reg are a little more veteran at this kind of thing, so they dealt with it a little better.
Kind of thinking about it. No, I'm not actually.
It was a good experience on a whole, and I feel closer to the dudes for doing it, It's like, makes it more serious.
No, it's cool to be able to see them all together, and they're dark and bold, and it's a cool experience.
It's cool visually, but emotionally, just to see that we're all on the same page. We're all in love with what we're doing, and just believe in it.
I don't know if it's gonna happen because of the rain. He's not really into it. But we did tell people from last night to come, so we just have to decide what to do.
the Fundamentos. So much
Man,
fun.
we're competing with that?
Oh man.
We're competing with it. That's later.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to go see what's up.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get in there.
We got to Docks and we recognized it from the year before because we had partied there after our night of partying at the place where we played.
And that's the stage right there. Or?
Yeah, it's right where the Guinness sign is, but all the chairs come out, the railing comes out.
Oh, great.
The
railing coming out will help.
When we saw the stage, we were like, what are we gonna do? There's no way we're all gonna fit on that stage.
If you're a four-piece band, that stage is great. When you're seven and you've got a full horn section, a little bit different.
I was really excited about it. I think we take it as a challenge to try to fit in strange spaces.
We've gotten used to like keeping our own space, rubbing elbows a little bit, dancing, knocking into each other a bit.
It's a really cool room. It's a lot of people fit in there. There's balconies and it's a cool room.
There's a bunch of us who don't play heavy instruments. So we're just roadies for that time.
Maybe I'm a fool, but baby, you're a liar. Been here twice before, and I'm getting kinda tired of always being wrong, no matter what I say.
We're gonna play some original tunes. We're gonna play 2 original tunes for you. It's from our new record, which is coming out July 17th on Stomp Records.
The show was really interesting. It was great.
We were told that it really picks up around midnight, and it definitely did. We started our second set about 5 after midnight, and things started to get crazy.
We just had 2 nights off playing, and we've just been waiting to play again. And playing for that crowd was just so good. Such a good reason to start again, and get us back into it on a bang, Really good.
My voice was feeling better from having 2 days off, and so I was physically feeling better, but then to pack a room full and have people going nuts that definitely gives you sort of energy going into the next night.
The crowd was going crazy and dancing and singing along with lyrics that they just learned and all the kinds of things that make me love being a musician.
Those words on lockdown.
Good morning. I'm putting my jacket on upside down. Beautiful sunny weather in the Okanagan today.
We've been eating too much in restaurants. Enough
Yeah.
is enough. We gotta get some
Expensive.
vegetables and cheap food.
We're poor students and workers.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Last year, we only just realized it kind of towards the end that you'll save money, you'll be healthier, you'll not have to wait all day to eat if you go grocery shopping.
We cannot afford to be eating out, going out for dinner and lunch and everything every day. It's just way too much money.
You eat a lot of pub fare, especially if you're getting like partially paid in pub fare. You get here's some money, here's some food. And so when you eat fries and burgers and that kind of stuff all the time, you need to sort of balance that out.
Because we argue about everything, we have to delegate teams to do various tasks within the grocery store.
We have the meat group, we have the fruits and vegetables group, we have the grains group, and then we have the condiments group.
Anyway, it was more efficient than usual, so I think we're going to use this approach from now on. Team, split up,
Groceries.
done. Groceries.
All right.
Oh, no, gnarly.
What is that?
The spinach has probably been in here for a week. It smells terrible.
Ew, it really does smell bad. It doesn't look that bad.
Oh, now this thing smells terrible.
How much can we pay Peter to eat this?
I'm not eating that.
That's gnarly.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, fine.
Not
On Friday, we had talked to Peter, the owner of Milk Crate Records, and he was saying that he loves having bands into his record shop, and they've got this little Murphy bed kind of stage that folds down out of the wall, and he was saying that he'd love to have us come play the next day in the middle of the afternoon.
We went to the record store where we had told everybody the night before we would be the next afternoon, and we get there, it's raining, it's an empty record store. I don't know if it's gonna happen because of the rain. He's not really into it. But we did tell people from last night to come, so we just have to decide what to do.
Even though we didn't play, we hung around and some people showed up and we got to, talk to some people we had met the night before, which was great.
A record store playing our music for the first time ever.
Peter, the owner, really seemed to love it, and it was great. It was really lovely that he was so into it and so happy. Even though we couldn't play, he was happy to have us there.
Got to hang out and check out the local vinyls that the shop had, which was cool. I know we dropped like $150 on records in like 10 minutes there, which is something we do.
We just chilled out there and made our way to Revelstoke without playing the show. It was all right.
Get it loud! Get it loud!
Faded to the front, I think.
A typical drive for the Fundamentals. There's 4 drivers, 3 navigator co-pilots.
We rock out this album every year.
Yep. Sometimes twice.
We'll be stoked to be moving on to the next city, ultimately. Get some music going, have the vibes going, and then one by one we just start dropping off, taking our naps, or reading our books, or listening to our own music type of thing, getting into our own zone.
It was a beautiful drive this morning, going through the valley there and seeing all the lakes and the mountains.
It is a challenge. It's a balance between, taking in the beautiful sights that we never get to see and, falling to the pressures of our natural body, just saying, stop what you're doing, close your eyes, and get that extra half hour of sleep.
You fall asleep and you wake up and someone's like, oh, you missed a moose on the side of the road. I really wanted to see that moose.
I look around every now and then the van and I can see people just kind of no, that's a cool mountain. I want to look at it for another 10 minutes. But then again, that only takes you so far, especially when you're on 3 hours of sleep the night before after having played a 3-hour set. It catches up.
What's the deal with eating? Like, if I want to make a sandwich,
We're gonna eat together as a family.
okay?
Family meals.
Today, because we had the time in Revelstoke, we were able to pull over, sit in a park, look around us, and be outside for once, because that's pretty rare.
What are the dips? Tell me all about them.
White with blue, brown, and orange.
Spinach, Asiago, and some artichoke hummus and red pepper hummus.
It's nice to sit down with everybody and really, like, we can talk, we can eat, everyone's happy because they're eating, you know, and we have much nicer discussions when there's food involved.
Why do they call it Ovaltine? It's not oval. It's round. It's all round teeth.
Cool.
It was great. Revelstoke is beautiful. Everywhere is beautiful. It's just usually we don't have time to appreciate it. So any chance we get, we'll do it.
Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share.
To have that 5-10 minutes where we can, sit down and have an actual meal together, especially when it's before a show in a brand new city, is always really cool.
That was efficient eating.
Yes. We're good at eating, that's for one.
We're good at eating quickly.
Are we loading in where they, like, load in whenever?
Yeah, we can load in.
Okay.
Only ghosts in this town are the ones that you brought with you. The sidewalk creaks underneath our feet, keeping us running for home.
The stage in Revelstoke is similar to the one in Kelowna. Probably too small, if we had our say, but we'll make do.
A little bit of the same impression that I got yesterday walking into Docks. Not typically what we play, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna have a good time with it.
So far, our interactions with the locals have been interesting, so we'll see what the rest of the night goes like.
See you guys all soon.
Guys ready for some live music? Let's do this! The night was weird. Really, really weird.
Before we even got a chance to sound check, the DJ came in and started playing like Dance Mix 94 or something.
It seemed like the people were really into the DJing, so it seemed bizarre interrupting them.
Finally, at like 11:30, they were like, okay, maybe you can start now. And then we're waiting on stage.
I've never seen that, standing on stage just, standing like this for about 5 minutes, no joke, while people are either A, dancing very strangely, or B, looking at us like, who are you? Why are you interrupting this dance party?
Oh yeah.
Once we started playing, things were okay. People kind of got into it. The older crowd was into it, so that was cool.
Got to get alright. No one's gonna get you down. Got to get alright.
As far as this tour goes, this was the weirdest night on the entire tour.
I'd give this, from 1 to crazy, a 9.7.
Nose to the grindstone every single day. Getting by on very little pay.
We obviously did not belong, but, we had a good time, and there were a lot of people there who had a good time too, so, these things always tend to work out. Yeah, it's always fun.
Overall, it ended up being fine. We played our stuff, we were well received, people were into it, so, you can't really ask for anything more than that.